Switzerland, the land of snow-capped peaks, fairy-tale villages, glittering lakes, and soul-stirring scenic beauty. But beyond its postcard-perfect landscapes lies a rich culture, fascinating history, world-class cuisine, and timeless traditions. Today we'll journey through the must-visit destinations, uncover surprising facts, taste traditional food, and feel the heartbeat of Switzerland. Whether you're planning a trip or just exploring from home, welcome to your escape to the heart of Europe. Switzerland has 4 national languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh. It is one of the most neutral countries in the world, not involved in any war since 1815. The Swiss rail system is among the most punctual and scenic on the planet. Switzerland has more than 1,500 lakes. You're never more than 10 miles from one. It's home to over 450 varieties of cheese and world-renowned Swiss chocolate. The Swiss Guard, protecting the Vatican, hails from here. It was the birthplace of the Red Cross and home to numerous international organizations, including the United Nations in Geneva. Switzerland's capital isn't loud. It doesn't try to impress you, but it leaves you captivated. This is Bern, a city of timeless charm, cobbled streets, medieval towers, and tranquil river bends. At the heart of Bern stands the Zittglocke, a medieval clock tower with moving figurines that has kept time for over 600 years. Then there's the towering Bern Cathedral, Switzerland's tallest church. Climb its steps for an unforgettable view over the rooftops. Grindelwald, often called the glacier village nestled in the heart of the Bernese Alps, lies the picturesque village. Surrounded by soaring peaks like the Eiger, Wetterhorn, and Monch, Grindelwald is a paradise for both thrill-seekers and peace lovers. One of its most famous attractions is the First Cliff Walk, a steel walkway hugging the side of a mountain, offering adrenaline and panoramic views. Jungfraujoch, often called the top of Europe. At an altitude of 3,454 meters, this is the highest railway station in Europe, and one of the most unforgettable experiences in Switzerland. The journey begins with a scenic ride on the Jungfrau Railway, tunneling through mountains and unveiling a world of ice and sky. As you arrive, you're greeted by a frozen wonderland with panoramic views. Towering over southern Switzerland lies the Aletsch Glacier, the largest glacier in the Alps, and one of the most mesmerizing natural spectacles in Europe. Stretching more than 23 kilometers in length and containing an estimated 11 billion tons of ice, the Aletsch Glacier is a true frozen river of time. The entire area is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserved not only for its beauty but also for its geological significance. High above the Lauterbrunnen Valley, perched at an altitude of 2,970 meters, stands the iconic Schilthorn, a place where Hollywood meets the Swiss Alps. At its summit sits Piz Gloria, a revolving restaurant made famous in the 1969 James Bond film On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Here, visitors are treated to 360-degree views of the Eiger, Monch, and Jungfrau peaks, with clouds often swirling below your feet. Harder Kulm is known as the top of Interlaken, and for good reason. Just a short funicular ride from Interlaken, this majestic viewpoint offers a sweeping panorama of 2 glittering lakes, Lake Thun and Lake Brienz, with the mighty Eiger, Monch, and Jungfrau peaks standing tall in the distance. Interlaken's local mountain with a glass platform overlooking Lake Thun and Brienz. It feels like standing on the edge of the world. Creux is a massive rock amphitheater, 1,400 meters wide and 150 meters deep. It was formed over thousands of years by powerful glaciers and constant erosion, leaving behind a natural canyon of staggering beauty. Standing on the edge, you feel like you're looking into the heart of the earth. This isn't just a stunning view, it's a living ecosystem. The area is a protected nature reserve, home to wild ibex, chamois, lynx, and even golden eagles. To reach Limmernsee, your journey begins in the quiet village of Tierfeld. From here, a unique funicular railway hidden inside a mountain tunnel takes you up to the Tierfeld-Limmern hydroelectric plant. As you emerge from the tunnel and hike through rugged alpine paths, the view suddenly opens up. And there it is, Limmernsee, a surreal glassy lake stretching over 3 kilometers, cradled by steep cliffs and endless skies. Limmernsee is not just a natural wonder. It's also home to the impressive Limmernsee Dam, part of Switzerland's advanced hydroelectric system. Saxer Lücke is a narrow mountain saddle between towering limestone peaks in the Appenzell region. It looks like something straight out of a fantasy film. Saxer Lücke is a favorite among landscape photographers and drone pilots, especially at sunrise and sunset. From here, you can see the Fronalpstock Lake below and endless layers of mountains stretching into Liechtenstein and Austria. From the summit of Fronalpstock, at 1,921 meters, you get a 360-degree panorama that stretches over Lake Lucerne, the Rigi Mountains, and even to the Bernese Alps on a clear day. It feels like the mountains are performing just for you. Whether you're an experienced hiker or just visiting with family, Fronalpstock has something for everyone. Gentle walking trails, cozy alpine huts, and picnic spots with views that stretch into forever. It's not just a destination, it's a reminder of how beautiful the world can be when you take the high road. Tucked in a deep valley in the heart of the Swiss Alps lies a destination so magical, it inspired J.R. Tolkien's Rivendell in The Lord of the Rings. Welcome to Lauterbrunnen, the legendary valley of 72 waterfalls. The sound of falling water echoes through the valley day and night, offering a symphony of nature that never stops. Lauterbrunnen is also the perfect gateway to Switzerland's alpine wonders. Just a short train or cable car ride from Murren, Wengen, the Schilthorn, and Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe. Thun, the stylish lakeside city at the gateway to the Bernese Alps. Thun's old town is a perfect blend of medieval charm and modern Swiss life. Take a scenic boat ride across Lake Thun, visit Schadau Castle and its lakeside park. Thun is more than just a stop on the way to the Alps. It's a destination all on its own, elegant, vibrant, and full of Swiss soul. Lungern villages may be small, but their beauty is impossible to forget. Lungern, a picture-perfect village in the canton of Obwalden. Nestled beside Lake Lungern, this place feels more like a painting than a real town. Surrounded by rolling green hills and watched over by towering alpine peaks, Lungern offers peace, color, and silence. The most iconic view of Lungern is from the Kaiserstuhl viewpoint, often seen in viral photos. Iseltwald, a lakeside village so peaceful it feels like it belongs in a dream. Iseltwald sits quietly on the southern shore of Lake Brienz, in Switzerland's Bernese Oberland region. It's not a tourist hotspot. There are no crowds, no noise, just serenity, nature, and the mirror-like waters of one of the most beautiful lakes in the Alps. At the edge of the peninsula stands the fairy-tale Seeberg Castle, one of the most photographed spots in Switzerland. A true fairy-tale destination that has captured hearts around the world. Lucerne, a medieval city wrapped around a shimmering lake overlooked by snow-dusted peaks. Lucerne, a timeless blend of Swiss heritage, alpine beauty, and lakeside romance. The symbol of Lucerne is the Kapellbrücke, or Chapel Bridge. Built in the 14th century, it's one of Europe's oldest covered wooden bridges, stretching gracefully across the Reuss River. Murren, Switzerland's alpine wonder, untouched by traffic and framed by peaks. Murren is a car-free village, accessible only by cable car or mountain train, a journey that feels like entering another world. But Murren isn't just about relaxation, it's also an adventure hub. Murren offers something rare, a peaceful pulse in the heart of the Alps. Nestled between gentle hills and alpine pastures lies Appenzell, a village where Switzerland's oldest traditions are still alive, and life moves to the rhythm of cowbells and craft. Appenzell's old town is a living postcard, full of ornately painted houses, historic facades, and flower-filled balconies. It's one of the few places in Switzerland where you can see the past, not in a museum, but in everyday life. Here, tradition is treasure, and peace comes wrapped in green hills and painted houses. Zurich, Switzerland's largest city and its cultural, financial, and artistic powerhouse. A place where ancient guild halls meet sleek art galleries, where alpine rivers run beside cutting-edge architecture. Start your journey in Altstadt, Zurich's old town. Wander through cobblestone alleys, admire centuries-old churches like Grossmünster and Fraumünster. Lake Zurich brings nature into the heart of the city. For a taste of luxury, head to Bahnhofstrasse, one of the world's most exclusive shopping streets. But Zurich isn't just for luxury lovers. It's a city that feels both refined and relaxed. At the intersection of Switzerland, France, and Germany lies a city where borders blur and creativity thrives, Basel, a cultural capital with over 40 museums, medieval charm, and a love for the avant-garde. With more than 40 museums, Basel is Switzerland's artistic soul. Nestled on the shores of Lake Lugano, surrounded by cypress trees and terracotta rooftops, lies a village straight out of a dream, Morcote, once crowned the most beautiful village in Switzerland. Morcote may be small, but it's rich in culture and soul. Visit local art galleries, enjoy a lakeside wine tasting, or attend open-air concerts in summer. High above the clouds, where snow-capped peaks meet historic rails, lies one of Switzerland's greatest alpine adventures, the journey across the Bernina Pass and the incredible Brusio spiral viaduct. It's not just a train ride, it's a UNESCO World Heritage experience. At the Bernina Pass, the train slows, and silence surrounds you. Here, you're truly in the heart of the Alps, between glaciers and granite, beneath the sky's untouched blues. From the Bernina Pass to the Brusio spiral, it's a journey that moves the soul. Fête de l'Escalade, Geneva, celebrates Geneva's victory over the Duke of Savoy in the year 1602. Basel Fasnacht, a massive carnival with masks, music, and parades. Montreux Jazz Festival, world-renowned music festival on the lakeshore. Saxer Lücke, Zurich, features the burning of the Bug to mark spring's arrival. Alpabfahrt cows descend from alpine pastures wearing flower crowns and bells, a delightful rural tradition. Fondue, melted cheese served with bread cubes, iconic comfort food. Raclette, heated cheese scraped over potatoes and pickles, perfect après-ski meal. Rosti, crispy potato dish, originally a farmer's breakfast. Zürcher Geschnetzeltes, creamy veal dish from Zurich. Swiss chocolate, don't leave without trying Lindt, Toblerone, and artisanal chocolatiers. Bircher muesli, a healthy breakfast creation of oats, fruits, and yogurt, invented in Switzerland. Swiss wine, especially from the Lavaux vineyards, a UNESCO site near Appenzell and Montreux, underappreciated but excellent. Switzerland is more than a destination, it's a feeling. A land where nature, culture, and cuisine blend into pure magic. Whether you're exploring ancient cities or alpine villages, tasting local cheese, or watching waterfalls plunge from cliffs, Switzerland offers an unforgettable experience for every traveler. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel Spotlight Places Compass. For more around the world adventures, keep watching.